Thanks for the support as a channel member, Chris P. Yeah, I am starting to feel the pressure a little bit now. I genuinely don't know if we've got time to do a complete other season. If we don't get this done today and get through to the final for Monday, I think I don't think we'll do the whole of the next season before I move. I think we'll have to have like a 2-week gap. We've got to do it now, Mrs Wearmouth. Yeah, I did notice you're trying to sell the club as well. It's all coming to a head, isn't it? This is the season. This is where it ends. One way or the other. Hello and welcome to part 113 of the Greek Odyssey. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have both legs of our Champions League semi-final against Liverpool. Since you were last with me, we've scored 11 goals past Ike in 2 games. So, nice little warm-up for the Liverpool game. Context-wise, if we have a look at the Premier League, Liverpool are third, Manchester City, who we comfortably beat in the quarter-final, are top, 12 points ahead of Liverpool with a game in hand. So, based on that, this should be a relatively clear route through to the final. But we know that's not how these things tend to work out. So, especially because we're the home team in the first leg, which I hate. I hate being the home team in the first leg. And we've got that wrong because we had Sanchez in there for the last game, so that needs to fix. So we're going with Tennessee in goal, a back four of Lutz, Bilbao, Hernandez and Solorzano, Milo, Dominguez and Duffy in midfield, Chermont, Sonny and Pedraza up front. I'm just checking my bench to make sure we've not got Carnevale on there instead of Richard or some ridiculous nonsense like that happens when I let my assistant manager pick my bench. But let's get into the match and just cross everything. We really, really, really want to win the Champions League this season. But to do that, we have to get past Liverpool first. I expect nothing but a win to keep our run of form going. And that's the thing. With us being the home leg first, it does put a lot of pressure on us to go out and perform today. It's not going to be enough for this to be a 0-0 or a little 1-0 victory. We need a clear couple of goal victory that doesn't involve us conceding any goals to give Liverpool an away goal. And that is a tall order against a team that's probably won the Champions League at this point more times than we've won the Greek League, which is absurd. Pedraza, though, wins the ball back in midfield and is charging down the right-hand side, skips past the left-back, cross comes in, Dominguez is there, but it goes just over from Dominguez. And that was our first good opportunity of the game. Remember, in the quarter-final, we had 7 clear-cut chances against Manchester City in the first leg at their place, only scoring the 1 goal. Let's not have a repeat of that. Let's convert our chances today. Dominguez with the corner. It falls to Sonny. Back out to Dominguez again. Cross comes back in. And it's with Bilbao, Hernandez, Duffy, Milo. It's bouncing around all over the place. Someone get the ball under control and then stick it in the back of the net. Solorzano probably isn't the man to do the net part of that plan. Pedraza is, though! What a goal from Marc Pedraza, an 11th of the season for him. And it's a wonder goal in a Champions League semi-final. That came from absolutely nowhere. Solorzano just plays it forward to him. He is the man who finally got it under control and did something with it. Clever little pass from Dominguez, but that's on the outside of Pedraza's boot. And it's just wrong-footed the goalkeeper. No one is expecting that to come in from that angle. What a goal from Pedraza. There was a little bit of call early on in the season for not playing Pedraza because he wasn't offering enough in the way of goals. Well, that's his 11th of the season. And bearing in mind, first half of the season, a lot of the league games Williams was playing with Pedraza being our Champions League winger. Since then, Pedraza's kind of been the league winger since Christmas, with Acosta being our Champions League winger. We've gone with Pedraza today, and he is playing like he means it. Squares it to Sonny, and Sonny really has got a score there. We should be 2-0 up because that is a huge chance for Sonny. I thought I was playing FIFA the way that was squared to the man in space. It was pure filth written all over it, but he doesn't manage to convert it. I've just noticed as well, Liverpool seem to have the entire FM20 version of Juventus in goal for them, which is a little bit unfortunate. Their keeper is Zebra, and I think that's a little bit unfair having 11 men in goal. And Liverpool are on the attack. It looks like they're playing Trent in the defensive midfield position because he's spending a lot of time hovering in those kind of areas, and that is not what we wanted to see because it's now 1-1. So we lose the advantage and we give them an away goal. And if we were the away team right now, bringing it back to 1-1 just before half-time, we would be over the moon and booking flights to the final. This is not fun. Right. Regroup. In fact, Trent's playing left back. Very odd. That's like a 400-year-old Trent Alexander-Arnold playing left back for Liverpool. Right, Chermont wins the ball back. Can we go back ahead just before half-time? Chermont's done brilliantly. What a goal from Chermont. Both wingers have turned up today with wonder goals. Very different kind of goals, but both of them wonder goals. That was sheer brilliance from Chermont. Let's have a little look at it again. It's all self-made as well. He wins the ball back with some good pressing, and he's got no right to score from here. But he just dances past two players, dinks it past the goalkeeper. It's 2-1 to Apollon, and if we can grab another one or two of them, the away goal becomes less important. 2-1 at half-time. Can't say I'm massively disappointed. I would be happier at 1-0 than 2-1 though. He's not called Zebra, he's Zebby, so it's not Juventus in goal. I'll allow it. Liverpool on the attack again though, and they certainly seem to be more interested in getting a result out of this game. Alexander-Arnold got grey hair. That's amazing. They certainly seem more interested in getting a result out of this game than Manchester City were in yesterday's episode. Sonny wins the ball back here. He's through on goal again. If Sonny misses here, he's coming off. Sonny, I mean, he did miss, but then he scored the rebound. So I guess we'll keep him on. But when this keeper makes the initial save, Richard's out to warm up. But with the finish at the end, I mean, Sonny, 25 goals this season. He's the highest goal scorer we've had since Damien. But he's nowhere near Damien's finishing levels. He needs three or four good chances for every goal he scores. And that's fine in the league because he'll still score a ton of goals in the league because we create so much. But in the Champions League, it is gonna count him out, catch him out, as we saw against Manchester City, where we got away with it, but 7 clear-cut chances and only 1 goal. We've won a penalty here. This is the opportunity to go 4-1 up. Pedraza's fouled as he dances into the penalty area, and this is a huge, huge moment. Sonny to step up to take, and Sonny scores. Never doubted him for a minute. 26 goals for the season for him. 4-1 now to Apollon on the night. And as long as we don't collapse from here, we've got to be feeling confident. The fairy tale is on. Happening. Calm down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's only the first leg. You can't win a semi-final in the first leg. You can lose it. You can't win a semi-final in the first leg though. And if we were to concede a couple of goals here, no matter how well we've played up until this point, I think a couple of goals conceded loses it. Pedraza! I thought he was going to score another worldie. He has been such a threat today. Right, time for changes. We're going to get Font on him in front. We've not got Banny on the bench, which seems like a bit of an oversight. We also don't have not Carnevali, Kansarovic. So Lutz is going to have to stay on. Pedraza's tiring. He's been playing so well. I wonder if we can get another few minutes out of him. In fact, in the meantime, we can drop Chermont back there, get Sanchez on. We will give Pedraza another 5 or 10 minutes just because of how well he's playing. Normally, I'd take him off with his fitness so much lower than everybody else's, but he's been so dangerous. He deserves to stay on. Sonny to Solorzano for Font from range, and that's a good effort from Font, nearly making it 5. We should probably drop a little bit of praise because we're playing so well at the moment. And it's going to be Sanchez with the in-swinger. And it's there from Hernandez. And somehow that's not gone in. I mean, I think we've given away a free kick anyway. But somehow we didn't score there. And I don't really understand how. Right, Chermont has now picked up a knock. And we still don't have a left back. What's actually wrong with him? He's not showing as having an injury. I think we're just going to have to pretend I haven't seen it. Bring Pedraza on as per the original plan and hope Chermont is okay because we don't want to go down to 10 men. But we don't have anyone to play at left back anyway. Acosta now, fresh legs on this right-hand side where they've been struggling all day long against old man Trent, who's now moved over to right back, I think, because he was afraid of Pedraza. But now he's got Claudio Sanchez to deal with. Don't play old men in the Champions League. That's Kev's tip of the day. This is where the AI always goes wrong. As soon as they hit 25, start sorting out their retirement plan. That's how you play Football Manager, boys and girls. Right, much more prolific from us today. 4 clear-cut chances, 4 goals. That's more like it. Let's not mess it up from here. Font now. Font's been very lively as well since coming on. Liverpool just seem content to let us run at them all day long, which is weird because we've been so dangerous whenever we run at them. But they just seem to be leaving so many gaps for our quick young players to exploit. Sanchez playing it into Acosta, another one of our quick young players. We're knocking it around them like they're not there. And Acosta's made it 5. And I mean, I don't know if they still do it. 10, 12 years ago, Soccer AM, you had the easy chant. We're getting a bit of this. What's easy in Greek? We're having a little bit of this. Who are Liverpool? What's happening here? My word, their keeper doesn't even move. Wonderful stuff. It's 5-1 and surely even I can't mess this up in the second leg. Apollon 5. I mean, I've done the easy thing now. That's kind of guaranteed it's all going to go a little bit pear-shaped. But at 5-1, we are feeling good. Couple more wins. Only a week has passed, by the way. There's not much time between these 2 games. We had to squeeze 2 games in, 8 goals, another 4 past Ike. Seems to be our thing. We just like to stuff Ike regularly. We have made it through to the cup final as well, which hopefully we'll have double cup finals and get through to the Champions League final as well. Checking in on the... in fact, the other leg has been played. The dream final is gone. Inter, who weren't Inter in our group this year, or am I mixing the years together? Yeah, so we actually topped the group that Inter were in, and Inter are the team that are through to the final. Talk about a group of death. No, what poor old Sevilla potentially coming in a group with the 2 eventual finalists, but we do have to get the job done in this away leg against Liverpool. They have got the away goal, which gives them just a smidgen of a lifeline. Let's take that lifeline away by scoring almost immediately. Tennessee in goal, a back four of Lutz, Bilbao, Hernandez and Solorzano, Milo Dominguez and Duffy, then Chermont, Sonny and Acosta. Pedraza was brilliant in the first leg. But then Acosta came. Acosta's been great since. No, we're going to go with Acosta because Acosta's been fantastic. Although they're the last 5 games, aren't they? We go Pedraza. And we just check this bench and say, where's Claudio Sanchez? Because Claudio Sanchez turns up for games like this. So he's going to drop in there for Armando. We shouldn't need to bring 2 centre-backs on. Things have gone very wrong if we have to bring 2 centre-backs on. Smith can cover centre-back and right-back. That'll do. That will do. Right. Come on then. Let's just not mess up. That's all it is. Just don't mess up. Team talk. Pick up where you left off last time out. I always like that team talk. And just hope that we don't get one of those FM spankings that we know are so common. And I mean, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? The moment I took the other defender off the bench, Solorzano was always going to get injured immediately. So Smith is likely to have to come on for him at some point. We'll keep an eye on him. At the moment, he seems okay. It's a lower leg injury. He doesn't seem to have a major conditioning issue at the moment. So we'll leave him on for now. Once again, I think they're playing Alexander-Arnold either at left back or defensive midfield. He's certainly nowhere near the right back position, which it just seems odd to me. I'd play him at right back. That's how I play him on FIFA. Lutz with the failed interception and Liverpool have scored, and that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted to see. It's not what we wanted to see at all. We were supposed to score an early goal. It's 1-0 on the light to Liverpool. Still 5-2 on aggregate to us. They still have a lot to do, but they've certainly started in the right way. And it has, in fact, it didn't come down the side where we got an injured player because it was Lutz who missed the interception after I'd talked so positively about him previously. I do still think Lutz is one of the differences between this team and last year's team, and one of the reasons we've made it this deep in the competition. I hope he now doesn't have a nightmare of a game today to make me look like an idiot. Liverpool camping out on the edge of our area, but we do win the ball back there, but it's cleared only as far as a Liverpool defender. They've got Criado at the back. He must have left Real Madrid and gone there. Criado, the former Apollon boy, he should step aside and let us have our moment. He'll get plenty more opportunities with Liverpool. We might never get another opportunity to get back into a Champions League final because we only get to finals every 3 or 4 years. We haven't got time to do another 3 or 4 years. This is the opportunity. Oh, Tennessee makes a big save. It's a big difference maker having him in the team. It always is. What a one-handed stop. His wrists are made of iron. Liverpool in behind again, but this time Lutz does clear, and we just need Tennessee to have one of his special days where he reminds everyone why he's the best goalkeeper in the world, why he's the best goalkeeper I've had in the whole of FM20. And we've had some decent keepers this year, but Tennessee definitely is in my team of the year, team of the game, which is a video I will try and remember to do. I do it some years, and some years I forget. We're still winning on aggregate, but don't let yourselves get complacent. Yeah, I like that as a team talk. That's calmed Lutz down, which is good. We're going to keep an eye on Solorzano's fitness as well. Liverpool have made all 3 of their substitutions already. As I guess they're just trying things. They're trying to throw stuff at it and see if anything works. Because although they did get the relatively early goal, it's now nearly an hour into this game, and they still need another 3. So they've got to really go for it. And it's us who are currently camped out in their half, and it's Milo with the corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. Bilbao's going to be hovering. It ends up with Sonny on the edge of the area, who keeps the ball moving forward. Milo crosses, looking for, I don't even know who that was at the far post. And now Liverpool have got the chance for a counter-attack. We need somebody to just slide in and snap some legs here, just to stop Liverpool in their tracks. Lutz can be that man. He's already on a yellow card. We know we're getting a player sent off today because it's a major semi-final, so it may as well be Lutz. What's the harm? Right, we are going to take off Solorzano now because he is starting to struggle a little bit. Smith can just come on and play right back for us. Lutz forward to Sonny. Sonny plays it in nicely to Chermont, and Chermont is just going to run. Oh, we know how good he is at doing exactly this. And Dominguez appeared from absolutely nowhere, and their header is just over. But Dominguez just centimetres, millimetres away from confirming our spot in the Champions League final. Right, Richard is coming on for Sonny, who's not turned up at all today. Acosta's going to come on for Pedraza, who hasn't turned up at all today. We maybe should have gone with Acosta from the start, which was clearly past Kev's idea, although for context, past Kev is like 20 minutes ago, Kev. All I've done in between playing the last episode. My battery level is critically low. Now is not the time. Where's the cable? Where's the cable? Oh, now you can hear how many cups I've got. Yes, I've not tidied for a while. Cable. This is tension. Battery plugged in. We're good. The battery's fine. Okay. Oh, now my sleeves have gone all wrong, and Liverpool have got another goal, and this is going to be a nail-biting last 5 minutes of this game because it's 2-0 to Liverpool on the night, still 5-3 to us on aggregate, so we do still have the 2-goal advantage, but we've all played Football Manager before. We know stranger things have happened than Liverpool scoring 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of this game. And now we've lost Chermont. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to wait for the final whistle. Looking shell-shocked. I think that might have been a bad injury because we've got so much injury time added on there. But the important thing is we have made it through to our second ever Champions League final. I'm just going to check on Chermont because I'm worried. Only a tight calf. Well, perhaps you could have stayed on then, Dorisley. You lazy turd. Goodness me. And both of them absolutely fine. And we are going to face Inter Milan in the Champions League final. I mean, this is it. It's now or never. I can't imagine we're going to get to the Champions League final again next season. So if we're going to finish this series the way we want to finish it, it's a Champions League win on Monday. It's spend the rest of the week winning the Club World Cup and then do a nice 5 years into the future and retire with a smile on my face. If it all goes wrong tomorrow or Monday, it'll be Monday. If it all goes wrong Monday, it'll be my first ever failure in a YouTube series. Or more likely, I'll rush through another series just to make sure I don't fail. But, you know, hopefully it won't come to that. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.